there's two types of corporations out there. Those who've been in lawsuits and then those who are going to be in lawsuits. That's the way it goes. It's just going to happen. At some point, somebody's going to owe you money, somebody's going to get mad at you about a job, some contract's not going to go the way you want, and there will be a dispute. And the problem with that is that once you pull the pin on litigation, it is a never-ending pit of doom, and it is very difficult to get out of it. So one of the things that we want to emphasize going through the conversation today, you'll hear us talk about being in litigation and what that's like and what you need to think about when you're working with your lawyers and going through that. But the other side of it is, if there's anything that we can share with you today, you don't want to be in litigation and not have been prepared for it, right? So one of the things we're hoping everybody gets out of this is looking at the litigation. By the way, how many of you have actually had a lawsuit in Miami-Dade right now? Anybody litigating in Miami-Dade? Well, we have, right? Okay. What do you think the likelihood of getting through litigation in Miami-Dade on a basic $100,000 business dispute in a year and a half looks like these days? Yeah, right? You're near zero. Okay. And what's worse is, once you hand it over to the litigation teams, we're in our pipeline, we're in our cycle, and our job is to respond to the next activity, right? So when you head into discovery, when you head into understanding how you're going to respond, going through, always got to have a motion to dismiss, even though they don't get granted. Always have to have summary judgment, even with the new standard, you're not going to get it granted. All of those things are going to happen, and you're going to pay for them. And you want to do everything possible to avoid that, or if it happens, have your ducks in a row. So that's our message today. When we look at the landscape, the hardest thing going on is too many lawyers, and too many lawyers who are very incented to keep that case locked up for a long time and not get to resolution.